Hello friends, how are you? I hope you are doing good. Welcome back. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. My channel name is Happy Tech Trainings. Um, Today we will see access specifiers in Java. So far we have seen many things, right? Like we have seen class, object, packages, whoops, inside whoops features. We have seen encapsulation and inheritance. It is not totally complete, guys. So there are some small topics we have to cover up. After that, again, we'll come back. I'll make a videos as part twos, okay, of both of them. Okay, now access specifiers, what does that mean in Java? Means, so access specifiers are nothing but in Java, how to control the access of particular state and behavior of an entity. How to control the access of a state and behavior of an entity. What is an entity in Java? So entity in Java is class, right? So how to control accessing others, a particular entity state and behavior is provided by access specifiers. So how to control the state and behavior of an entity is given by access specifiers. In Java especially, there are four access specifiers. The least uh, access is private. The least access is private. Number one is private. Second is default. Third is protected. And then the fourth is public. Okay, these are the four different access specifiers are there in Java. So these are the four access specifiers are present in Java. So we'll see one by one what is it, how it works. Okay, first we'll take private. So private means, let's say you have a class here. This is my class. This class name, let me put as employee. Employee. So this is my employee class. Okay. If this class is having some properties like private properties, int salary, and some other properties. So this, if he does not want to make as public, then what he can do is he can declare this as private. So which means when you declare a private variable or a property, then it is accessible within the class. Within the class only we can access it. Outside the class we cannot access it. So within the class we can access if we create a private property. So if you wanted to restrict anything in a class, then make it as private. By that, so you cannot access that particular property out of the class. You can use within the class in the whole. Let's say you have a method here, um, void display salary. Okay, void display salary. In this method, it can use if it is having a method. So in this method, in that particular method, it can use display if it is void display. So in this method, if required, it can use. So let's say here I'm printing an SOP. So here, if you wanted to use salary, you can use. But let's say we have some other class where we wanted to use this salary by after creating an object also it will not be allowing. So when you say private, it is strictly prohibited outside the class. So it is within the class, you can do whatever you want. So that is the meaning of private access specifiers in Java. So when you declare any property in private, then it is within the class only it is accessible. So within the class only it is accessible. Outside the class, it is not accessible. Okay. This is about private access specifiers. So let us go to the second one, which is default, right? So guys, we have seen the packages concept, right? So there is no keyword as such like private and protected and public for default. So if you don't declare anything, let's say here, if you take this, I will declare one more property, string name. So when you declare this string name, I have not given any access specifiers. If you don't declare any access specifiers, then that will be treated as default. But there is no keyword. So who will treat this? This is default. Okay. So when you don't have it, when you don't have any access specifier specified, then it will treat as default. If you don't have any access specifiers specified, then it'll treat as default. Then what is the scope of default properties? Means till where we can access. Guys, default properties can be accessed within the class. So default can be accessed within the class and within the package also. Let's say you have a package called, you have a package. So this is your, you have folder structure. So here again you have a package. This package is, let's say my package is com. So this is my package. Sorry, this is my package. This package name is com. So inside that I have employee.java. So here I have employee.java. So here employee.java is there, right? So employee.java, inside this employee.java, wherever we want, we can use it. So apart from that, where and all we can use? So let's say within the package we can use. So within the package we can use. Let's say we have some more other class in the same package. Let's say some employee manager class, right? In that class also we can use. So employee manager class here. So this property can be used in EMP manager. Let's say I have a class called EMP manager, then there also we can use it. Okay. This is the other benefit of default. So what default is giving us? Default is giving us access within the class and within the package also. So default is this much. So this much inside this package, how many of our classes are there? Then it can be accessible till that. This is the scope of default. So what is the scope of default? Within the class we can use it, and within the package also we can use this. So default is nothing but, let me write that. Default is equals to default is equals to, okay, private plus package within the package, right? So this is the scope of default access specifier. So you can access within the class and as well as within the package also. So in the package, if you have some other classes, so there also we can use private. Sorry, default. So default, there is no keyword as default in Java. So there is no keyword in Java. When you don't declare any access specifier for any property, so be it a method or be it a state properties. So if you don't declare any access specifiers like private or public or protected, then Java will treat that as a default scope. Means we can access that property within the package as well as in the same class. So this is the default meaning. So what is private? Private is only within the class is equals to inside the class strictly, right? So private is inside the class and then default is the inside the class plus package. Inside the package also you can use it. Then the next one is protected. So protected is, so let me cut this, we might require, okay, otherwise I'll create a new one. So the other one is the protected, right? Protected, when you declare protected, so for any property, let's say protected string address I have given, okay? So when you say protected, this means you can access, where and all we can access. Protected is as equals to within the class, which means private, plus within the package, plus inheritance. Okay, so these are the three places we can access when you declare any property as protected. So we can use it in the same class, we can use it within the same package, and wherever we have, let's say if you have different packages also, if we have protected properties, then we can use there as well. Okay, but here very important thing is notice. So when you do inheritance, protected will act like private in the inherited class. Protected member will act like private member in the inherited class. Okay, this is very important. Notice. So when you have protected member, when you inherit it to some classes, then we can use that as a private member that will act as a private member to that particular class, the inherited class, derived class. So we'll see with the programs also. So this is the protected definition. So when you declare any scope as protected, so that protected property can be accessed within the class and within the package, and within when you do inheritance, that derived class also we can use, but that will act like private. Okay, so this all these things we can see, we'll see in the programs. Okay, this is the protected member scope. Okay, scope of the protected member. And the last one is public. The name itself will tell that public. So it is public. So public, when you declare, anyone can use it. So public is anyone can use it. This is the public member. So even though if it is public, if you have in a different package, there is a concept called imports in Java. So if we wanted to use some other package class, then we have to import, be it is protected or private, public. So for accessing other package classes, we have to import. So we have to import to the current class, plus then we can use it. So even for protected also, both protected and public members. So if it is present in other packages, then we have to import it and then we have to use it. This is the concept. So both protected and public, protected and public, we have to do like this. For accessing other classes, other package classes, we have to import first and then we have to use it. So this is for for private and default, that is strictly inside the private is inside the class, default is within the package. So there is no point of accessing outside the package, right? So that's the reason protected and public members, if it is outside, it is allowed to access, but we have to import it. This is very important. This part we have to import it. We have to import. So otherwise we will not be able to access it. This part we have to do import. We have to import. Then only we can use it. So these are the scopes in Java. So clear, guys. Private is inside the class. Let me write private is equals to inside class, right? And then default equals to class plus package, and then protected is equals to default plus inheritance, derived class, or child, right? And then the last one is just self-explanatory. Last is public. Public is everywhere, anyone. So these are the different scopes in Java. So stay tuned to my channel. In the next video, what we will do is we will see all these things with a programs. Okay. Thank you, guys. Please subscribe to my channel. Please share it to friends. So I am not having any intention to earn money with this. So I just wanted to share my knowledge. Especially you can share this to some of the freshers, beginners of learning. It will be very helpful for them. Thank you.